Hi, I'm Anubos, and typically you see me sitting down playing video games, but I realized that personally I really don't watch gaming content, and maybe that's why I'm struggling. So, something that ooh, Sonichu's touching me. I'm being actually serious, Sonichu is touching me. Fit! Fit! Stay. He's supposed to be a jump scare for later. But hi, I'm Anubos, and typically you see me sitting down playing video games, but I realized that if I'm gonna keep making content that I don't personally partake in watching, then the fuck am I doing, really, honestly? So, if I can hold myself to it, I really want to do something where I figure out, okay, here's episode one of X manga, and episode one goes through chapter one to maybe chapter like 30. I don't know how many chapters normally a typical episode goes through, but I happen to have a fair bit of manga, and I haven't gotten through all of it, namely Full Metal Alchemist. Haven't read the manga, yet I have this. Have this. Have not read the manga. Watched both Brotherhood and the original. Preferred the original. Loved Brotherhood. Wished that Brotherhood spent a little bit more time in the beginning for those who hadn't watched the original anime. But realistically, you really should watch both one after the other and read this. But I haven't gotten to this part yet. I'm still working on my collection of all the Full Metal Alchemist, like, Full Metal editions. Because they're all, like, they're pretty nice. I like these copies. But I only have, I think, 1 through 7 right now. I don't know if you can really call it a cult classic. I think it's a cult classic. There's a lot of people that really like this. Like, anytime growing up, as someone who, like, didn't really watch anime to begin with, these are the two that everyone would talk about. And even as someone who didn't watch anime, I knew at least about these two. Full Metal Alchemist follows two orphan boys who killed their own mother on the second go. I mean, she was really already dead, but like, creepy dead mom. Creepy dead mom. Brief overview. Sure, most of you have heard about this. Sure, most of you know what this is. It's briefly a overarching. It's a story about two brothers who love each other very much and are doing everything in their power to save each other, basically. Even though it's like it's one of those it's the journey, not the destination kind of stories. So, I want to get through this one. Death Note. Death Note. Everyone knows about Death Note. I don't think there's anyone who doesn't know about Death Note and at least knows what anime is. Um, this one, teenage boy gets a hold of a book that can kill people. Gets really interesting, gets really convoluted. The ending of the anime and the ending of the manga are completely different, and they've not done a remake of the anime, so there is no anime version of the ending in the books. My other favorite that I don't have a tattoo for yet is Dorohedoro. If I had to describe this one, it is great to look at. It's nice and grungy, but not too grungy. It is a what's the word for it? It is a CGI anime, but it's not like Ajin, which was my first introduction to CGI anime. I still liked it. The story was good. The characters are f***ing ugly. They're so ugly, but this easy look at, fun to look at, fun story. Ending's a little weird. Ending is a little weird. It felt like they didn't really know how to take it by the end of it, and I'm pretty sure I think I read somewhere that the author was like, yeah, I didn't know where the to end that, but still good. Beastars, Beastars. I know, Beastars, but it's not just for furries. It's also a good story. It's a good, like, mafia story. And, like, I think the fact that they're animals and that they have animal traits kind of helps bring, like, the story to life. Because, like, I mean, it kind of just makes more sense within the context of them being animals. More than just a story of a wolf who wants to a rabbit. It's also a sort of like a mafia story about rivaling clans and a bunch of high schoolers trying to take down one big mafia boss. That is this story once you get after that's the story after you get through the first two arcs, I believe. I want to say I want to say it's like 2 arcs. I don't really know what arcs are, but if I had to call something an arc, this has like 3 different arcs of it. First 2 arcs are very high school. Last arc is probably my favorite arc and definitely really makes the whole rest of the story. Oh, spoilers, he never actually f***s the rabbit anyway. I don't know. If you can get past the furry hate, this is actually a really, really good series and it's really well rounded and I really love it. The art style can be a bit rough, but it's really charming. Really charming. The art style is really rough in the first book, but if you didn't know, and if you happen to be a fan, what's it called? I don't watch it because all the but what's it called? All of my guy friends really love this one. It's really nasty. Berserk. Is it Berserk? If you love Berserk, be aware this is that guy's kid. This is you know who raised this motherfucker? The guy that made all the scenes in Berserk. So think about that before you say, oh, this is just some furry shit. It's good, okay? Fight me. So to recap, if I can hold myself to it, we're going Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist, Dorohedoro, Blue Exorcist, Tokyo Ghoul, everyone's least favorite, Beastars, Dungeon Meshi, which I didn't even remember to fucking mention. Loved this, love watching it. Haven't read the books. The books go much further than the anime right now, and I would love to get through it before the anime finishes up. Battle Royale. I've only watched the first movie. I've never read this one. Hellbound. I can try and get through this. I can try. I really can. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I loved the first book. Second book kind of lost me. But. It's doable. I liked this one. Sorry I'm down here. Just my fucking head hurts. These two. Now these two. They don't have animes yet. I don't know if they ever will have animes, but they looked interesting. I've not starred them yet. If anyone's read these before, let me know what you think. I'll try. And Ito. More Ito. More Ito. This one I really want to get through. You know what else I really want to get through of Ito that I've not touched yet that I have? This one. It looks interesting. It really does. I really like the cover. I like this little hole right here. The art's awesome. I've just never, I don't read. I don't read enough. If I make YouTube videos about it, maybe I'll actually read. At least that's the hope. I didn't really play video games before I made this channel a whole lot, you know. Love playing video games. I just didn't play them as much as I wanted to. So, we're not going to stop gaming. I just want to take a little detour because I have other interests other than just video games, and yeah. Anyway, that's all for today's video as my head hurts like a mother and I really need to get to bed. Anyway, goodbye. Where did I take these two out of? Those two were right here.